So this video is going over the bones of the pectoral girdle. Now the pectoral girdle is a joint formed that is going to hold in the upper arm, the humerus bone. So this joint is made of two bones, the clavicle right here and the scapula. So I'm going to move the scapula to the side for a moment so we can focus here on the clavicle. So the clavicle, just like this happens to be a right clavicle. And it has two ends. This blunt end here is the end that's going to be up against the manubrium of the sternum. So this is called the sternal end of the clavicle. This flattened paddle-like end is actually, it sits this way over on the right shoulder, and it's near the acromion process of the scapula. So this is called the acromial end of the clavicle. Okay? You will not have to tell me right and left clavicles on the exam. All right, so I'm going to move that aside. And then this is a scapula. Now this is what it would look like from the front. This is a right scapula. The humerus bone would engage here. But I'm going to flip it over. Oh, before I flip it, let's show you this. This little divot right here is called the suprascapular notch. Just this little thing right here on the top edge. Let me flip it over. Okay, now you would be looking at the back of the scapula where it would be sitting on the rib cage would be underneath here. And this feature here, sticking off the main body, is called the scapular spine, or just spine of scapula. And then it flattens and makes this kind of wide paddle shape on the top. This is the acromion or acromial process. Okay, that's the acromion of the acromial end of the clavicle. So spine, acromion. Now notice that there's another little piece from the front that kind of sticks over towards the arm. It looks like a little finger. That is the coracoid process. And then right in here, right where the head of the humerus is going to be engaged, is this tear-shaped kind of shallow bowl right here. And this is called the glenoid fossa, or you can call it the glenoid cavity. And so the head of the humerus would engage here. There are going to be ligaments that secure from the head of the humerus to the clavicle and to the scapula.